Hey, it's Adam Lowell, the wrestling snob of WrestlingDoneRight.com. I'm also known as the Old Man Wrestling Fan, the creator of the IIWC, the Intelligent Internet Wrestling Community, where we gather to talk about the greatest wrestling in the world, Pro Wrestling Noah. That's right, we're going to talk about their show from earlier this morning here in the United States, last night in Japan, September 1st, 2024. It was the finale show of their N1 Victory Tournament, which is a grueling tournament, 9 days long, just wearing the hell out of these wrestlers, but they give it all for us fans. So let's jump into it, looking at the first match. My preview, I mistakenly thought this was a tag team match, and I thought it was an odd pairing on both sides, but I was wrong. You have to forgive me for that. This was a fatal four-way match that saw Hajime Ohara, Alejandro, Tadasuke, and Super Crazy go at it until there was only one man standing. When I thought this was a tag team match, I thought it was Ohara and Alejandro versus Tadasuke and Super Crazy, which would have been weird. It was not. If it were a tag team match, I had predicted Tadasuke would win. If I had known it was a four-way, I probably would have picked the same. But no, that isn't what happened here. Alejandro gets a huge win here. I mean, this is a big win for him. Tadasuke's a big deal in Noah. Ohara, I don't know where he stands currently, but he is a junior legend, in my opinion. And Super Crazy's just a wrestling legend. I mean, he's an old, wily veteran now, but he is hard to put down. He can take a lot of damage, and he did here. Tadasuke, working that spinning toe hold, that old Terry Funk maneuver, which I love so much that he's using. But that didn't bring the win to him. The wily veteran Super Crazy couldn't get the win. The veteran, the highly skilled Hajime Ohara couldn't get the win. Alejandro, in his ridiculous high flying, got the win. I can't stop talking about this match until I bring this up. Those of you that know me, some of you do, some of you don't, know that I do not like these type of matches. 3 ways, 4 ways. They're usually typically pretty bad. The psychology is horrible. Wrestlers lay around all match long while a certain guy shines. No one knows how to do these. Now, that does not mean I want to see them all the time, like good old Triple H in the WWE and his seemingly love affair with 3-way matches. Please, Noah, don't do that, and I trust that you won't. But why I don't mind them in Noah is they do them in a way that makes sense. They use good, solid psychology. Like this match started with 3 men picking on Alejandro, right? Ohara, Tadasuke, Super Crazy teamed up and beat down Alejandro. Now, so of course it makes sense that you might sell for a little while when you were just beaten down by 3 men. And then those 3 men look at each other and decide, okay, which 2 of us is going to take on one of the other one. Now you got another guy, which I believe it was Ohara, beaten down by 2 men, Tadasuke and Super Crazy. So do you see where I'm going with this? They all work together against 1 man. And again, he would, of course, stay down. You just were beaten up by 3 men. And then those 3 that are standing, 2 of them join and beat down the 3rd man, which would make sense. You might sell that a little while. You were beaten up by 2 men. So now you got some psychological reason that 2 guys would have the time to go one-on-one until one of the other guys recover. And the pattern pretty much repeats, but who sides with who changes as it goes. And what Alejandro did is he used his high-flying ability to run throughout the ring, leap through the ropes, leap on top of the ropes and outside the ring, and take 2 of the guys out one at a time with high-flying moves that look not only dangerous, but powerful, scary, and they would make sense that being hit with a man falling 12 feet out of the sky might take you down for a little while, especially in Noah, where selling matters. That leaves it up to Alejandro to go one-on-one. I believe it was with Ohara, took him out for the win. So this just made sense. I'm not saying it was the match of the night or my favorite match, but if you're going to do a 4-way, you have to figure out how to make them have good wrestling psychology, and my God, does no one know how to do that. Just watch this and see what I mean. Big win for Alejandro, for sure.